Um, Greetings, guys. Welcome to another episode of The Breakdown with your boy DJ Odyccy. And on this episode, I'm actually going to show you how to make your log drums actually pump harder or pop up more. So I have this project loaded. It sounds like this so far. And when it gets to the log drum, it's like. That's how it sounds on a log drum. You can hear the log drum, it's a little bit harder, hits harder, and there's nothing to it basically. Really, there's nothing too much to it. So I'm gonna go to the log drum first thing. So on this song, I actually used two log drums. The first log drum sounds like this. That's how it sounds. And then the second log drum sounds like this. And the third thing that I added was a sub. And that's how the sub sounds. You must really have good speakers to actually hear that one. So now, let's get to the first log drum. So with the first log drum, the main aim was to get this in it here. That's the one thing that I actually tweaked. So when it's down here, it doesn't hit hard. And I want to take it higher. Okay, let's play this from down to up. So it's up to you where you want it to hit, you know. So now like that, you feel like it hits harder. And then one thing I did was I didn't want it to be too full. So I reduced the decay here, this one. You can hear like this, it's a little bit longer. And then so now if you reduce the decay, then your log drum sounds like that. So the second trick here is you have to make sure like your drums actually are low. Yeah. My drums, these from here to here, these are my drums, shakers, everything, and they're actually playing very low. So I'm actually gonna do this song, and then I wanna play everything, the drums and the log drum just here. So now you can hear it just hits. It doesn't have flavor in it, the log drum. So the next thing that I did was at the second log drum, as I played you. So what I tweaked on this second log drum was this. I actually tweaked the time and the init a little bit, so that it could have this feel. So let's play this here. Normally the log drum is more like, but so I wanted it to have some character in it. So that's what I did. Just clicked on the time there a little bit, and the init just a little bit higher, but not too much. And then the decay a little bit lower as well. I didn't want it to be full because I'm going to add a sub behind it. So this is what happened so far. And then together here, you have something like this. And you can hear the drums are not clashing with the log drum already. So that's when I added the sub, and the sub sounds like so you can see the volumes here. I didn't want anything to disturb the log drum, the first log drum. So the sub is there, you can hear it, but it doesn't hit too much harder. And into the song, that's when we had this. when you're mixing, make sure your drums are a little bit lower and the log drum comes in and it becomes a little bit higher. When you're making a beat, you don't have to do that. While making the beat, you can just put in the log drum. It doesn't have to feel like it's hitting harder or smaller. But when you're mixing it, just make sure that the drums will go a little bit lower and then the log drum will be higher and the instruments will be there so that your song could hit, But don't make it hit too hard. Don't make it squash. Create some room into the song as well. So I think that explains what I did on this song in terms of the log drum. So guys, I'll see you on my next tutorial.